Beardo Benjo.
I am a sucker for a limited edition console, a piece of hardware that is themed or decorated in a certain way to make it look like or represent a game or media property. I've always liked them. Going right back to kind of N64 that I grew up with. I used to love all the different coloured N64s you could get, the see-through ones, the Pikachu one. I'm a sucker for it. I'm like a magpie. I'm drawn to it. I was the same with the Animal Crossing Switch they announced earlier in the year. And now Xbox and Microsoft have announced a Cyberpunk 2077 limited edition Xbox One X console. Bit of a mouthful, but yeah, they've just announced that, and it's really nice. It fits the theme of the game perfectly. It looks like it's been bodged together with loads of different bits of metal, kind of scrap metal. The controller's kind of a half and half silver, half black with etchings on it. It looks great. It really looks great. As a collector's piece, I think Cyberpunk's going to be huge. The game that I'm most excited for this year is Cyberpunk now. Coming out in September, delayed sadly, but a lot of things have been. But this console is out in June, which is interesting. It will come with a digital edition, like a digital code for Cyberpunk, so you can get the console long before the game comes out. But I think it looks incredible. Let's have a little look at it. I'll show you it now, and I'll pause it and I'll kind of have a look at some of the details. But I think it looks great, and I always want to part with loads of money when I see these goddamn limited edition consoles. Here we go. So on the side of the console, it says no future. Now it says the same thing on the controller. Sorry, on the controller it's kind of etched in. It looks like it's been scratched in with a pen or a knife or something. On the console, however, it looks almost like graffiti, and it glows in the dark. That's cool. Again, it's a bit of a gimmick, but I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. Glow in the dark text on the console, yeah, that's cool. Sign me up. I think it looks great. Also, you've got the I'll skip back a little bit there. You've got this kind of red demonic, half robotic face on the side. Just looks wicked. Really, really nice. Again, it totally fits the theme of the game. I'm sure this won't be for everyone because it is quite a garish collector's edition console. It won't be for everyone, but it fits the theme of the game perfectly. Love this. Kind of love this. The chrome, kind of with the kind of, it's kind of almost rusted away, not rusted, but kind of worn away. Strong magnetic field, laser etchings. So that's nice. It's kind of laser etched in, which is cool. It's not just a sticker. It's not just a decal, so it's not going to kind of rub away or wear away. It looks a little bit more high quality as well. A blue LED light there. I'm not sure why they've pointed that out. It is very cool. I think it's obviously a different colour to what the console normally lights up at. I've got an Xbox One X, and I'm struggling to think kind of what kind of lights it has. I think the X button lights up white when it's on, but other than that, there's not much kind of lighting on it. So yeah, cool to see some extra little lights and sparkles on there. Oh, that's the money shot, really. Like, this is the bit that I don't know if it's going to sit well with everyone. I think it looks incredible, and I think if you're excited for Cyberpunk 2077, you'll love it because it just looks like it's pulled straight from that world. But it is quite garish. There's a lot going on. It reminds me a bit of the there was like a Titanfall special edition. I can't remember if it was just a controller or a machine. Reminds me a bit of that. It was kind of quite a lot of colours, quite a lot of etchings on it, a lot of text. And I think for some people it's a little bit overbearing. I think it looks great. Yeah, it looks like it's pulled straight from that world. Custom panels. Yeah, it looks like it's actually broken down into separate panels rather than it just being, again, just a decal. And I could be wrong here, but they're pointing out like that's the case. It looks like, as you can see along here, it's all separate individual parts, and that's really smart. That kind of elevates it to another level. It's not just like a sticker at that point. Not that it's ever a sticker, but it's not just a flat surface. It's going to have grooves. It's going to have panels. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Love the controller. There's that demon face again, that kind of half demon, half robotic, although this time it's almost looking completely demonic. It's kind of bones, skull and bones. But I really like the controller. I know some people don't quite like the two-tone thing. I've got the Sea of Thieves controller. It's over there somewhere. And that had a similar thing going on where the triggers were different colours, because it was meant to represent like a gold tooth or a peg leg, I forget. But I know some people don't like it, but I really like the one red trigger and the one grey, and the split of colours here. Yeah, I love that. No future etched into it there. They got the N the wrong way around though. That's a little bit disappointing. I'm sure it's intentional, of course, but you know, come on, guys. And then yeah, there's your money shot. I think it looks great. I think some people will say it looks a little bit like Claptrap. Because it does look a bit like Claptrap, but I think that looks fantastic. I don't personally think I'll buy it. I am a sucker for consoles that look like this, the kind of the custom ones, but I've had to restrain myself over the years, otherwise I just have tons of consoles laying around that would just be pointless. And also, I think this far into the cycle, when we know we're getting PS5, new Xbox, I always forget what it's called, I can't remember, I'm sorry. You've got new Xbox coming out, PS5, rumours of a Switch Pro again, kind of welling up. I think this far into the console cycle, unless you didn't have a platform and you really wanted to play Cyberpunk, it's difficult to justify going and buying an Xbox One X now, because this far in, really, you're looking forward to the next thing now. You know, I'm personally looking forward to PS5, but yeah, there's a market for it. If you're really into Cyberpunk, or you're kind of already super invested in that game and you want a piece of collectible merchandise, then this is fantastic. An expensive piece of collectible merchandise, but I think it's great. I really like the controller. If you can buy the controller separately, I might treat myself to one of them. I like the red stick with the grey topper. Really, really nice. But yeah, June 2020, so quite a bit before the game comes out. I'm excited for it. It looks like there as well, you got more of the LEDs. Another blue LED, and almost, I think a yellow LED there as well. So this, yeah, yellow LED there, blue LED there. This thing's going to look great, super collectible, and yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it was inevitable that we were going to get a piece of merchandise like this for what is probably going to be the biggest game this year. I know obviously we're going to have Last of Us 2 at some point, which will be able to compete, but I think Cyberpunk's going to dwarf everything just because it's multi-platform as well. And it's CD Projekt Red, and I just don't think they've let us down yet. So yeah, I'm super excited, but I won't be buying it myself. Will you? Is there a market for it for you personally? Let me know in the comments. Hit like, leave me a comment. Let me know if you're going to buy it. I'm interested to see how many people want to buy this, because it's great. It's just not for me. And I want to know who it's for, because as I say, the next console generation is nearly here, and it's interesting to know if people are going to run out and buy an Xbox One X. Let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think of the machine. I think it looks brilliant. But yeah, drop me a comment, and I'll see you soon for another one. Take care, guys. See you later.